Man, oh man, that Bethesda and ZeniMax acquisition that Xbox got a few months ago is continuing to be one of the biggest investments in the industry. We all know about the massive studios that joined the Xbox first-party studio family when the deal was struck. Xbox ended up walking away with 8 AAA studios, and not to mention multiple, and I mean multiple, massive franchise IPs that will pay huge dividends for them. And for a little while now, I've talked about how I think a lot of these studios and games that come from Bethesda are going to be exclusive to the Xbox Series X console or the Xbox platform in general. Well, while I believe the first-party single-player games are going to be exclusive to the platform, I always said that games like Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76 are going to be studios that provide content on multiple platforms, including the PlayStation 5 platform, because those games are going to be online and they need to have massive player bases to make money off of those games. Not to mention keep those games packed with people and content, and the studio that makes those games is no other than ZeniMax Online Studios. Those are the people that are behind the Elder Scrolls Online game, which has a robust amount of content and an even bigger player base that continues to grow. Now, I know they didn't make Fallout 76, but I'm sure they had a hand in certain aspects of that game when it comes to the multiplayer aspects. Which brings me to a brand new studio that is being developed in San Diego that is working on a new AAA game that I have a feeling is going to be coming to the Xbox platform. This was brought up by insider Clobrio, who mentions that this is going to be a part of the ZeniMax Online Studios, which, if we remember, will be a part of the Xbox deal that is struck. So this is just another studio being made that will be making AAA games for the Xbox platform, and I wanted to get into what this means for Xbox and its gamers, because this is a brand new studio that's confirmed to be in development, not some rumored or new studio being bought or acquired by Xbox that we don't know about. Instead, this is a studio that has people in place and are looking for multiple people to join the team. So let's get into this confirmed studio and see what type of game they could be making, and also get into the jobs being posted to see if it gives us a little bit of insight on the game that could be made. Let's jump into it. But first, like always, if you like the video, hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so let's get straight into this new studio, because I have to say the amount of studios that are under the Xbox banner is starting to get a little overwhelming, because they aren't trying to mess around this generation. Instead of banking on 3 franchises like they have for a very long time, you know, the Halo, Gears, and Forza studios that are pumping out those amazing AAA experiences. And for a long time, those were the only main games that a lot of Xbox fans were able to look forward to. But lately, with the investment in the new studios, it's obvious that Xbox's platform is going to be a pretty amazing place to get all kinds of games out on that platform. And not just AAA games, but a lot of other strategy games, puzzle games, action-adventure games, and of course, massive RPGs that will define the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 generation. I mean, let's be real for a second. Xbox has about 4 massive RPGs being developed right now, which is the most RPGs I know when it comes to a publisher. No other publisher has these massive games coming in the future, not to mention being made by some of the best developers in the world when it comes to making RPGs. And from what this new studio is building up to be, we can see that they're working on something very similar, especially when you look at the games that are being made from ZeniMax Online Studios. Here's what Clobrio had to say about the new studio and where it's located, not to mention how many job openings there truly are. It looks like ZeniMax Online Studios, soon to be an Xbox first-party developer, has an unannounced studio/office in San Diego, USA. Both of their studios across Hunt Valley and San Diego have almost 50 opening positions to work on a new, unannounced AAA game. Okay, first of all, I love the fact that Xbox has invested a lot of money into gaming and studios, because they want to bring a lot of high quality content to Xbox Game Pass and the Xbox platform in general. But what gets me even more is that the acquisition of ZeniMax is going to pay huge dividends for them, especially when it comes to the leadership at the studios and publishing team. Because we have to remember that ZeniMax and Bethesda were one of the biggest gaming publishers in the world. They not only brought out massive games year in and year out, they also made high quality games that were contenders for Game of the Year. So the talent is there, and the building of talent on those teams is something that I think Xbox saw as a huge plus. What I mean by that is ZeniMax has built multiple, and I mean multiple AAA studios that make genre-defining games. They were able to make studios from the ground up and turn out amazing games. It's what's happening right here in San Diego with this new studio that will help make a brand new AAA game, but also help make content for Elder Scrolls Online, which is what the site says here. ZeniMax Online Studios is hiring for both the Elder Scrolls Online and multiple unannounced projects. We're growing to meet the demands of our players and industry, so we're looking for talented, self-motivated people of varied experiences and backgrounds with the desire to make great games. Join us. So the first part is pretty obvious. They want to make more content for the games as a service game of the Elder Scrolls Online. But what should grab our attention is the unannounced AAA game that's been in development, because we have to remember that with this game, along with the other unannounced AAA games being made at Xbox, it's starting to get a little out of hand with the amount of content being made. I mean, we could see up to 8 AAA games that are being made, not to mention so many more presumed being made by studios that haven't announced anything. Xbox is really investing for the future of the Xbox Series X and the Xbox platform, and the amount of money going into it is staggering. I mean, there are over 50 positions on this website trying to fill out a AAA team that will make something completely new. And to get a little insight, I grabbed the description of a job title, Senior Technical Artist Animation. Here's what's said. ZeniMax Online Studios is seeking a senior technical artist with a focus in animation to join our studio for the development of our next AAA game. This is a chance to join an experienced group of developers in pre-production for a new IP. So the one thing I'm extremely happy about is that this game is going to be a new IP. Of course, I'm happy it's a massive AAA game that will probably launch on the Xbox platform, not to mention Xbox Game Pass day one. But the most important thing I think Xbox needs right now is new IPs that will help push new stories and characters on the Xbox platform. It's what's been one of the best features about the PlayStation platform for the last several years. They've made completely new games and IPs that developed new characters that people love to play as. It's the type of experience I think Xbox is missing, and something they've been missing for a very long time. There hasn't been an amazing character building game on the platform that people can connect with. Sure, Xbox has Master Chief and the Gears of War characters, but they need new characters that can help pillar the personality on the Xbox platform. But with this game, I know it's probably a new online-centric game, but again, with all the other studios and rumored AAA games being announced, let's hope Xbox continues to push the boundaries of what we know as AAA. I mean, just look at this map posted by Clobrio, who's a master at making cool graphics that showcase the awesome culture and features of the Xbox platform. As you can see, they have 23 studios from all over the world, and they can make pretty much any type of game they want. I can't wait to see what each one of these studios is making, and I can't wait to see all of these rumored games be announced, because I have a feeling that Xbox will flood the market with AAA games after AAA game once they get everything flowing in a very concise way. I mean, they have so many studios and so many games under wraps, it's starting to be a little bit of a problem to keep up with. I mean, just last week I talked about a new game coming out that was unannounced and that it was going to be a second party deal, but it's going to be a huge AAA game. We also have unannounced AAA games from Bethesda and other Xbox game studios. Now, I know a lot of people aren't impressed with the launch titles of the Xbox Series X, and to be honest, neither am I. But I do see the promise of the future, and I can't wait to see both the Xbox and the PlayStation consoles announce more and more games, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to play games, and we're here for the excitement of new games. So let's get into these new consoles, and let's get into these new games coming out, because I'm excited for both these consoles to bring me great experiences. But enough of what I think about all this. Tell me what you think about all this. Do you think this new IP is going to be an online game? What type of online game do you think they'll make? How many AAA games does Xbox have under wraps? Should Xbox concentrate on online games or single player games? What type of games do you want Xbox to make? Will Sony compete with the online presence that Xbox has? Do all these studios make you want to buy an Xbox Series X? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. Right now, I'm playing Miles Morales on the PS5. I absolutely love this game. I love getting into this world. Spider-Man is so awesome. The game is pretty high quality. Is it a little shorter than the regular Spider-Man game? Of course it is. But you know what? I don't care. It's so fun and has so many great moments that I'm just enjoying myself. And I'm also playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on my Xbox, and I'm playing it on the new Series X, and that thing runs so smoothly and looks so great. I've been jumping into zombies, trying to get a bunch of achievements on that, and I've been playing multiplayer. I haven't jumped into the campaign yet. I was waiting to get get my Series X to do that, and now that I have it, I think I'm going to do that. But my first 2 games I'm playing is Spider-Man Miles Morales and the new COD, and then after that, I'm jumping into Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I know that will consume my life when I play it. But to go down below and let me know what you're playing. I love to hear what everybody's playing. Are you playing on the new systems? Have you gotten your new systems? And what games are you playing on your new systems? Or what games are you playing on the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro or your regular systems? Go down below and let's discuss gaming. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. And until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.